One of the most persistent claims in raw food circles is that cooking kills enzymes, thereby rendering food less healthy or even dead. The idea suggests that these naturally occurring enzymes, present in all raw fruits and vegetables, are vital for digestion and overall health, and that heating food to temperatures above roughly 118 degrees Fahrenheit destroys them. While this statement is technically true, the deeper scientific reality is more nuanced and far less alarming. Yes, cooking does inactivate many enzymes, but no, it's not a nutritional catastrophe. In fact, your body doesn't rely on food enzymes for digestion in the way raw food advocates often imply. Most of the enzymes you eat never even make it past your stomach intact. And that's perfectly fine. To begin with, enzymes are proteins, complex molecules that speed up chemical reactions. In plants, enzymes serve many roles, such as ripening fruit or defending against pests. Some well-known examples include bromelain in pineapple and papain in papaya, which do have mild digestive properties in their raw form. But when food is heated above a certain temperature, usually around 118 degrees Fahrenheit to 150 degrees Fahrenheit, depending on the enzyme, these proteins unravel or denature and lose their functional shape. Cooking spinach, carrots, or apples does inactivate their native enzymes. That part is not up for debate. But here's where the science diverges from the hype. Those enzymes weren't going to help you much anyway, because once they reach your highly acidic stomach, they're almost entirely dismantled by gastric acid and pepsin, your own powerful digestive enzymes. The human digestive system is remarkably efficient and doesn't require food to come with built-in enzymes. Your pancreas and small intestine secrete all the enzymes necessary to break down proteins, fats, and carbohydrates, whether the food is raw, cooked, steamed, or roasted. From a physiological standpoint, you're not losing anything essential when cooking denatures the enzymes in your salad or stir-fry. There are a few exceptions, of course. Some people with pancreatic insufficiency or other digestive disorders may temporarily benefit from enzyme-rich foods or supplements, particularly proteolytic enzymes like those in raw papaya or fermented products. But these benefits are marginal in healthy individuals, and again, the enzyme activity is limited mostly to the mouth and upper digestive tract. Once swallowed, most enzymes are deactivated before they can exert any systemic effect. It's also worth pointing out that cooking brings other benefits that far outweigh the loss of enzyme activity. Heat not only softens fibers and makes vegetables more digestible for many people, it can unlock nutrients that are otherwise trapped in plant cell walls. Cooking tomatoes, for instance, boosts the bioavailability of lycopene. Heat breaks down oxalates in spinach and other leafy greens, improving mineral absorption. It also neutralizes certain natural toxins, like lectins in beans and potentially harmful compounds in raw mushrooms. In essence, cooking may sacrifice enzyme activity, but in return, it enhances nutrient absorption, flavor, and safety. So, why does the enzyme myth persist? Part of it is the seductive appeal of living foods and the belief that raw equals pure, whole, or biologically superior. And it's true that many raw foods are incredibly healthy, packed with vitamins, antioxidants, and fiber. But their health value doesn't hinge on enzymes. In fact, the idea that cooked food is somehow lifeless or inferior has no real basis in human physiology. Humans have been cooking for hundreds of thousands of years, and our digestive systems have evolved around that behavior. If enzyme degradation from cooking were a major problem, we would have seen the consequences long ago. In reality, there's no need to choose sides. A balanced diet can and should include both raw and cooked foods. Raw salads, smoothies, and fruits offer crisp textures, heat-sensitive vitamins like vitamin C, and an abundance of fiber. Cooked dishes, on the other hand, make certain nutrients more available, reduce anti-nutrients, and are often easier on the digestive system. The key is variety, not temperature extremes. So yes, cooking does destroy enzymes. But should you care? Not unless you're confusing those enzymes with some kind of magical life force. Your body has its own sophisticated enzyme system, fine-tuned over millennia to handle food in many forms. Cooked food isn't nutritionally dead, it's just different. And in many cases, it's better.